what you're talking about with the cat, because if you're looking for a way to really start each day energized, focused, motivated, then this is the right talk for you today. So let me ask you this. Have you ever noticed how some days you wake up and you feel like you're ready to take on the world, and other days you hit the snooze button repeatedly and you're just struggling to get out of bed? Now, that's the power of routines, especially the ones we do in the morning, because a well-structured routine can be a game changer for our productivity, our mood, and even our health overall. So today, I'm really looking to share a roadmap to build your own bulletproof morning routine, one that works for you. And we're talking about why also these morning routines are so effective. We'll break down some key elements, and I want to give you practical tips that you can just jump right into. So let's get started. So we're going to start with the basics, which are why morning routines are even a thing. And research shows that a structured morning routine can improve cognitive performance, and it helps us manage stress, and it increases resilience. And we talked about resilience last week. So by establishing some of the set habits every morning, you're actually priming your brain for success. So picture this. Your brain, first thing in the morning, it's like a blank canvas. It's ready to absorb whatever you throw at it. If you're intentional about the start of your day, you can really set a positive tone that lasts well beyond breakfast. And so by following a consistent routine, you're telling your brain, hey, I've got this. And that helps you stay focused, on track, even when things get tougher later on. So we can understand why routines are so effective, but let's break down the 3 core components that make up a bulletproof routine. The 3 core components are movement, mindfulness, and goal setting. So if we talk about movement first, starting your morning with movement is really a powerful way to wake up your body. And this doesn't mean you have to dive into an intense workout. You have to do sprints, a Versa climber, anything like that. But a few minutes of stretching, light yoga, or even light exercise can really boost your energy and get your blood flowing. So here's a quick idea. Try just a 5-minute mini workout. You could do 10 squats, 10 push-ups, or even a couple jumping jacks. If you're more into gentle movement, you can do a quick stretch, a short yoga sequence, or anything that really gets the body moving and kind of increases the heart rate just a little bit. But whatever you choose, movement first thing in the morning is a signal to your body that it's time to wake up and get moving. But here's a pro tip. If you're someone who's always on the go, try stacking this habit with something you're already doing. For example, while you're on you're brewing your coffee, knock out a few squats or do a couple stretches while you're waiting for that to drip through. Little moves like this can add up and set the energy tone for the rest of the day, which goes to number 2, which is mindfulness. I know mindfulness, it always sounds like a buzzword, but I'm talking about simple things like taking a few deep breaths, journaling, or even just sitting quiet in the moment can be mindfulness. So starting your day with a calm mind can improve your focus, reduce stress, and make a more resilient, productive day, especially one that multiple things are thrown at you. So one quick technique that I love is box breathing. I've talked about this before on the 4% talks. And it works really by inhaling through a 4 count. Everything's through a 4 count. So we inhale through our nose to a count of 4. We hold that for 4 seconds for a count of 4. And then we exhale for a count of 4 as we breathe out. And then at the end of our exhale, we hold it for another 4. And then we repeat. So we're breathing in, hold, breathing out, hold, all to a 4 count. And that's what makes the box. Another great mindful practice is journaling. And just a few minutes of writing down your thoughts, thinking about the things that you're grateful for, or goals for the day can really center you. If you're not sure where to start, then try this. Write down 3 things that you're grateful for. And it only takes a minute, but it's amazing how it can shift your mindset. And here's another pro tip. If you're short on time and you don't have to go all out, with meditation or a long journaling session, even 1 minute of mindfulness, like a few deep breaths, can make the difference. So for me, that in the morning, just sitting while my cup of coffee is getting ready to brew, that truly helps reset me and my mindfulness. So the third one, goal setting or visualization. And this is the last element that I recommend in adding to your morning routine, and in some form of a goal setting or visualization. This is where your intentions for the day are set. It could be as simple as writing down your top 3 things that you want to accomplish, or visualize yourself tackling your biggest goal. I like my little ringed binder, something similar to the 4% binder. This gives me a chance to go through and kind of decide what are the things that I want to accomplish for the day. It reorganizes my thoughts. But here's an idea. Once you've got your goals in mind, close your eyes for a moment and actually imagine what it would feel like to accomplish them. Picture yourself at the end of the day feeling proud, satisfied. Now, visualization like this has been shown to boost motivation and even performance. And I know it seems kind of hokey to sit there and visualize, but there are a ton of research and great books that talk about the power of visualization and the power of intention. So another advanced tip, if you're up for it, take a couple minutes to imagine yourself facing a challenge and handling it with confidence. This prepares you to tackle any obstacle that comes your way. For me, I like to look at all the ways that things could possibly go wrong, especially for a hard situation. Not because I like to live in the negative, but it prepares me mentally that if this happens, how I'll react to it. Because when I'm surprised by things, I don't always react to it properly. So by role-playing through my mind, a possibility of how this could go wrong helps me prepare for if it does. So let's talk about how to make this personal to you. Because a bulletproof morning routine doesn't mean that you're doing the same thing every single day, rain or shine. It's actually the opposite. It's about finding what works best for you. Now, everyone's different, so it takes it. So really take what resonates and then leave the rest. If you're not a morning person, maybe your morning routine is just 5 minutes. Or if you love mornings, maybe it's a full hour. The key is consistency. And once you find something that feels sustainable, stick with it. And remember, it's okay to start small. Even just 1 or 2 minutes of movement, mindfulness, goal setting can have a powerful impact on how you're doing every day. So now that you have an idea of routine, how do you stick with it? So building a new habit takes time and commitment. So here are a few ways to make it easier. 1, accountability. Find someone who's in our 4% group, or even a friend, spouse, or other that you could help keep you accountable. It could be somebody in our online community where you share your updates, but just having someone to check in could be the biggest difference. Number 2, use a habit tracking app. There are tons out there like Streaks or Habitica where you can track your progress. And it's fun to see those streaks build up, and it's an easy way to stay accountable. The third one, be flexible. Life happens, right? If you miss a day or two, that's okay. Just get back on track as soon as you can. And if you're really pressed for time, create a micro version of your routine. Even 5 minutes can help you stay consistent. So my best routine is to actually get going on the things that I'm most productive with first. I find that my mind is fresh in the morning, and as soon as I kind of knock the cobwebs off, I'm ready to get going. So I usually grab my coffee, kind of sit myself and reset myself, think about what my day is going to look like and what I want to accomplish first thing in the morning. But my mind is sharpest in the morning. So the closest I can get to right into my hardest thinking work activities, the better I am. And I actually feel better because I've already accomplished something in the early morning before the sun even comes up. So the point is, you don't have to overhaul your life to make a big difference. Those small changes add up. And that's exactly what we're trying to do, whether it's in our fitness program, 4% or other. We're looking to take those small things and stack them over time through consistency. And that is what makes the biggest difference to our health, wellness, our longevity, just our mindset, our overall joy in life. So now it's time to take action. So this week, I challenge you to build your own bulletproof morning routine. Start with just 1 or 2 elements. Maybe it's a minute of movement or a simple breathing exercise, that box breathing I showed you. But try it each morning this week and then reflect on how you feel. Does it help your focus? Do you feel more energized? And if you're up to it, find an accountability buddy and share what's working. So a prime example is when I post this Motivational Monday today, underneath it, tell me what your routine's going to be. Give me one or two things that you're going to add to your routine that's going to get you going in the morning that allows you to stay consistent throughout the day. So overall, I see this morning routine is a great way, not just on Mondays, but a great way every day to help energize you and create consistency, because consistency with sleep, meaning the same wake up time, will start creating that circadian rhythm that carries you throughout the day and your body gets used to it. So overall, thanks for coming on Motivational Monday today. Share with me what your morning routine will be, and let's get going for the week and make great things happen. All right, I'll see you next time.